Cold, snowy weather we've been seeing the past couple of weeks in central New York right now is probably a very good time to check your roof for ice dams.
Yeah, for things like that. News Channel 9's Ashley Cafaro tells us how it could save yourself some money and problems down the road.
It can be a dangerous job.
When it builds up heavily, it can do damage to the structure. It can be dangerous to the people in that area. Icicles break off and can hurt somebody really bad.
That's why it's important to call a professional if you've got icicles similar to this creeping down your roof line.
This time of year is certainly when it happens. The colder it gets, in the cycles of change of weather will allow melting and freezing cycles to build that ice up. And it is predominantly caused by lack of insulation, lack of good air sealing, and ventilation in the attic space.
Ferguson says older homes with less insulation are more prone to ice dams.
It's really about that insulation value. Most older homes don't have enough to keep heat where it should be, which is in the inside of the living structure, not in the attic.
Ferguson says icicles like this one can weigh as little as 5 pounds and upwards of hundreds of pounds.
The heavier it is, you start to getting into the potential for a collapse of the roof structure itself.
But there are ways to prevent things from getting worse.
There are some different approaches to dealing with it once it's happening. There are heat tapes, electric heat tapes that can be added to help melt the snow and ice as it forms at the eave.
And avoid using an axe to chop the icicles off. It will only lead to bigger problems down the road. In Syracuse, Ashley Cafaro, News Channel 9.